Welcome to UPSC preparation day 20. Today we are going to solve some of the questions from General Studies paper 2022. So let's begin. The first question is, rapid financing instrument and rapid credit facility are related to the provision of lending by which of the following? Answer will be International Monetary Fund. Let's dig into a little bit of RFI and RCF. RFI, that is rapid financing instrument, provides rapid financial assistance which is available to all the member countries of IMF facing an urgent balance of payments need. RCF, which is Rapid Credit Facility, provides rapid concessional financial assistance to low-income countries facing an urgent balance of payments need with no exposed conditionality, where a full-fledged economic program is neither necessary nor feasible. There are three windows under Rapid Credit Facility, which is a regular window, an exogenous shock window, a large natural disaster window. With reference to Indian economy, consider the following statements. Which of them is correct? An increase in national effective exchange rate indicates appreciation of rupee. An increase in real effective exchange rate indicates an improvement in trade competitiveness. An increasing trend in domestic inflation relative to inflation in other countries is likely to cause an increasing divergence between near and real. So only first and third option is correct. That is, an increase in national effective exchange rate indicates appreciation of rupee, and an increasing trend in domestic inflation relative to inflation in other countries is likely to cause an increasing divergence between near and real. Let's study the differences between near and real. Near is an unadjusted weighted average rate at which countries' currency exchange for a basket of foreign multiple companies. Real weighted average of a country's currency in relation to an index or basket of other major currencies. An increase in near indicates an appreciation of rupee. An increase in real indicates that trade becomes more expensive and imports becomes cheaper and resulting loss in trade competitiveness. An increasing trend in domestic inflation creates a divergence in near and real. With reference to Indian economy, consider the following. If inflation is too high, RBI is likely to buy government securities. If rupee is rapidly depreciating, RBI is likely to sell dollars in the market. If interest rates in USA or EU were to fall, that is likely to induce RBI to buy dollars. Which of the statements are correct? Statement 2 and 3 are correct. That is, if rupee is rapidly depreciating, RBI is likely to sell dollars in the market. If interest rates in US or EU were to fall, that is likely to induce RBI to buy dollars. So what is GSEC? Government security is a credible instrument issued by central government or state government. If inflation is high, RBI tries to reduce liquidity of market by selling GSECs to public. With reference to G20 Common Framework, consider the following statement. It is an initiative endorsed by G20 together with Paris Club. It is an initiative to support low-income countries with an unsustainable debt. Which of the option is correct? Both 1 and 2 options are correct. Next question, with reference to Indian economy, what are the advantages of inflation index bonds? Statement 1. Government can reduce the coupon rates on its borrowing by way of IIBs. IIBs provide protection to investors from uncertainty regarding inflation. Interest received as well as capital gains on IIBs are not taxable. So only the first 2 options are correct. Government can reduce the coupon rate on its borrowing by way of IIBs, and IIBs provide protection to investors from uncertainty regarding inflation. With reference to foreign-owned e-commerce, which of the following statement is correct? They can sell their own goods in addition to offering their platforms as marketplaces. The degree to which they can own big sellers on their platform is limited. Only the second option is correct. That is, the degree to which they can own big sellers on their platform is limited. Which of the following constitute real sector in economy? Farmers harvesting their crops, textile mill converting raw cotton to fabrics, a commercial bank lending money to a trading company, a corporate body issuing repo-denominated bonds overseas. So only the first 2 options are correct. Farmers harvesting their crops and textile mills converting raw cotton to fabrics are the examples of real sector in economy. Which best reflects indirect transfer? A foreign company transfers shares such shares derive their substantial value from assets located in India. It is called indirect transfer. Which is correct? Acquiring new technology is capital expenditure. Debt financing is considered capital expenditure, while equity financing is considered revenue expenditure. So the first option is correct. Acquiring new technology is capital expenditure. Debt financing and equity financing both are capital expenditure. A share of household financial saving goes towards government borrowings. Dated securities issued and market-related rates and auctions form a large component of internal debt. Both which of the statements are correct? Both 1 and 2 are correct. Pursuant to the report of H.N. Sanyal Committee, Contempt of Court Act 1979 was passed. Constitution of India empowers Supreme Court and High Courts to punish for contempt of court themselves. Constitution in India defines civil contempt and criminal contempt. The India Parliament is vested with powers to make rules on contempt of court. Only the first and second option are correct. Government law officers and legal firms are recognized, but corporate lawyers and patent attorneys are excluded from recognition as advocates. Bar councils have the power to lay down the rules relating to legal education and recognition of law colleges. Only the second option is correct. Consider the following statements. A bill amending the Constitution requires a prior recommendation of the President of India. When constitutional amendment bill is presented to President of India, it is obligatory for President of India to give his or her assent. A constitution amendment bill must be passed by both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha by a special majority. There is no provision for joint sitting. Only second and third option are correct. Next question. Consider Constitution of India classifies the minister into 4 ranks: Vice Cabinet Minister, Minister of State, Minister with independent charges, and Deputy Minister. Total number of ministers in Union Government including PM shall not exceed 15% of total members in Lok Sabha. Only the second option is correct. Which of the following is or are exclusive powers of Lok Sabha? The answer will be to pass a motion of no confidence against Council of Ministers. With reference to anti-defection law in India, consider the following. Law specifies that a nominated legislator can't join any political party within 6 months of being appointed to the House. Law does not provide any time frame within which the presiding officer has to determine a defection case. Which is correct? Only the second option is correct. Next question. Attorney General of India, Solicitor General of India are the only officers of the government who are allowed to participate in the meeting of Parliament of India. According to Constitution of India, Attorney General of India submits his resignation when government appointed him resigns. So none of the options are correct. Today we are going to study up to this. In our next session we are going to solve the next questions of the general studies paper. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye. Thank you.